Good morning. Welcome everyone on this beautiful Sunday morning. If you'll take a moment to get settled and be ready for our service, we appreciate you all being here. On behalf of the worship committee, my name is Melody Smith. I'm your service leader today. I'm so grateful to be here on this beautiful Father's Day morning. For those of you who are fathers, going to be fathers, or like me, are childless but love kids anyway, please know that we appreciate the quiet work of being real men that you do on an everyday basis. Thank you very much. We just want to acknowledge that. Again, my name is Melody Smith. Our pastor is Reverend Stephen Robinson. We want to be sure that you're all connected and know what's going on in this busy congregation, so please keep an eye on the following communications that we put out. The reoccurring events are included in the calendar with our order of service, but special events also come up quite frequently. We provide an email newsletter every Thursday to keep you informed about those upcoming events. Make sure we have your email address if you want to have that email sent to you. Listen to any special announcements that I will make at the end of the service today. I promise I'll make it quick. Okay? Our services are live streamed and they're recorded and photographed. To protect the privacy of children and youth, we don't include individuals under 18 without written permission in those filmings. Adults, if you wish not to be part of the recordings or live streams and photography, please remain seated in the rear alcove during the entire service. If you need help hearing today, we have hearing devices that are on the wall behind the children's alcove, in the alcove here, and you're welcome to use those. We warmly welcome all of the families and children. We do offer childcare during our service for infants up to 4 years old in the nursery and in the RE wing. We also have a designated seating area for children and parents who would like to have something to do and play quietly back here in the back of the alcove. Today, elementary-aged children, please go to your CYRE classes after the story of all ages. Today, I have a special announcement, and with the blessing of the Flower Committee, the Kitchen Committee has provided the flowers today. We had such sad news this past week of our dear friend Mary Martin's passing. Yes, she passed away a week ago Saturday. She'd been in the hospital for a couple of weeks. They had a hard time diagnosing what was going on, and she did pass away. Gratefully, she did not linger for a long time. I know that I speak for many people in the congregation, and I know for sure from the Kitchen Committee that we say that this has happened far too quickly. We lost someone far too soon, and we've donated these flowers in Mary's memory, and we'd like for you, as you think about Mary, to remember how funny she was, okay, and how much love she brought to our congregation. Now, at this time, if you will, take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and turn off all of your devices so that we can all absorb the beauty of the prelude.
This morning, I'm pleased to introduce musicians Kevin McKinney, Kathy and Chris Paget, and Andrew Strebkov will also be joining us in playing today. Kathy's going to introduce our prelude.
I would like to echo Melody's words about Mary Martin, all of the love that she brought to this congregation. And love is the doctrine of this congregation. And in that context, we chose this song, The Word, attributed to both John Lennon and Paul McCartney. However, John Lennon claims it as his own because he was evolving in his understanding of love, shifting from it from a romantic sense into what he concluded was that love can solve life's problems. So it is in that spirit that we share this song for you.
Say the word and you'll be free. Say the word and be like me. Say the word I'm thinking of. Have you heard the word is love? It's so fine, it's sunshine. It's the word love. In the beginning I misunderstood, but now I've got it, the word is good. Spread the word and you'll be free. Spread the word and be like me. Spread the word I'm thinking of. Have you heard the word is love? It's so fine, it's sunshine. It's the word love. Everywhere I go, I hear it said, in the good and the bad books that I have read. Say the word and you'll be free. Say the word and be like me. Say the word I'm thinking of. Have you heard the word is love? It's so fine, it's sunshine. It's the word love. Now that I know what I feel must be right, I'm here to show everybody the light. Give the word a chance to say that the word is just the way. It's the word I'm thinking of, and the only word is love. It's so fine, it's sunshine. It's the word love.
How fun is that? Thank you, everybody. That was really great. I love that. Oh, good job. Even if you weren't standing up with Nancy dancing, I bet a lot of you were dancing in your chairs like I was. I didn't see you, John. Good job. All right. Now, if you will, please rise in body and spirit and join me in the congregational covenant. For those of you who don't know, it is in your order of service. Love is the doctrine of this congregation. The quest for truth is its sacrament, and service is its prayer. To dwell together in peace, seek knowledge and freedom, and serve others in community. Thus do we covenant with one another. Thank y'all. Have a seat. We say this every week because it's really important to have it said, and that is that Unitarian Universalism is a diverse and non-creedal religion. Our community is founded on deeds, not creeds. We are a covenantal religion, meaning we don't have to believe the same to treat each other the same, and that is with respect, equity, compassion, and dignity. We place our love at the center of our values, embracing and welcoming all people. So with that, we are delighted to honor any visitors we might have in the congregation. My buddy Tom Clements is going to come up, and he will bring the microphone to anyone who would like to stand up. Let us know what your name is and where you're from. Or if you have a guest this morning and you would like to introduce your guest, please don't hesitate to do that.
I'm Gavin. I'm her grandson. I'm visiting from Arizona. I've been here for the past 2 weeks. I'm leaving on Tuesday, but I usually come here for church whenever I'm here. So, yep.
Welcome, Gavin.
Hi, my name is Gracie. I just moved here to Columbia about a month or so ago. I'm from Georgia, but I just moved from North Carolina with my fiance because he got a new job here, and I'm looking to start subbing in the fall. So,
Welcome, Gracie.
Hi, I'm Laura Kim Joyner, Meredith Garman, and visiting with us today is our grandchild, Chessie Contreras from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Welcome, Jesse.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm from Blythewood. I've spent most of my life in South Carolina.
Welcome, Daniel.
This is my daughter, Deanna. She's not a visitor. She used to be a kid here until she grew up. And this is my grandson, Lyndon, from Carlo, Ireland. Say hi, Lyndon. Hello.
Hi, Lyndon. He's too busy having his bottle this morning. I think that's all. Well, welcome, everyone. Welcome to the service. We're glad to have you. Thank you for being here. If you are interested and you would like more information about our congregation and upcoming events, please fill out a visitor's card that's in the front pocket of the seat in front of you, and we will send out information to you with that. All right, thank you so much. And now if Patty Drews would please come forward. Patty has graciously said she would be the chalice lighter this morning. As her human computer, Mark Drew's husband, was able to tell me, Patty and Mark joined the UUCC on October 11th, 2012. He didn't have to look that up or anything. He just knew it, and we're so grateful to have Mark and Patty here in our congregation and to add such wonderful presence to us all. Thank you, Patty. And now, everyone, if you will, here we go. Spirit of light and light, come upon us.
Our opening hymn is number 357, Bright Morning Stars. I invite you to rise in body or spirit to join in singing.
Bright
may be seated. Invite the children to join me down front for the story for all ages. Good morning. Is this everybody? How are you doing today? Sounds good. Are you kind of not awake yet? Are you on summer sleep schedule at this point? So, all right, let's try again. How are you today? Good. All right. Well, I want to tell you a story about some good news. Can you imagine what it would be like if there was some good news to share and it took 2 years to find out about it? Can you imagine what that would be like? That is hard to imagine in the world we live in today, right? Because you can find out things instantly as soon as it happens. So like we had a water slide a few weeks ago. Can you imagine if George got up and said, we're gonna have a water slide, and it took 2 years to find out about it? That would be a lot of water, right? Running out there. Well, that's exactly what this weekend holiday symbolizes and remembers and celebrates. Is slavery in the U.S. was one of those horrible things in our history that enslaved people. And in 1863, on January 1st, Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation, saying that all slaves were free. Anybody who was enslaved was granted their freedom. Did you know January 1st, 1863 to June 19th, 1865, it took over 2 years for that news to finally get celebrated in Texas. And so June 19th is a celebration of a Union general arriving in Galveston, Texas, and saying that all slaves were free, and reading out the order of the Emancipation Proclamation and announcing that over 250,000 slaves in the Texas area were free. So that is what June 19th is all about, celebrating freedom and celebrating good news, even if it takes a long time for that news to get to us. And anything that we do that's good, anything that we do that is trying to make our world a better place often takes a lot of time. So remember, June 19th, celebration of freedom, celebration of good news getting, and waiting for that good news to finally come. So happy Juneteenth weekend. Thank you all for coming down.
Please join me in singing the children out. The words are in your order of service.
Our opening words today are entitled Call to Worship, and they're written by Unitarian Universalist minister Angela Herrera. Don't leave your broken heart at the door. Bring it to the altar of life. Don't leave your anger behind. It has high standards, and the world needs its vision. Bring them with you, and your joy and your passion. Bring your loving and your courage and your conviction. Bring your need for healing and your power to heal. There is work to do, and you have all that you need to do it right here in this room. As we prepare for our offering this morning, a reminder that our candles of community, as we prepare for our offering. This is an example of coming back too quick from vacation at the beach. My brain is still on sand mode at the beach, having just got back yesterday. So back to the original script here. Our candles of community. This is an opportunity for us to celebrate our joys, our concerns with each other, and to light candles to share that with this congregation. So if you have a candle that you would like to share this morning, I invite you to come down front and please share that joy or concern briefly and place your candle here.
I feel like I ought to start singing, and I'm not. I'm Pat Moore, and I wish I could have gotten 3 candles. I'll be very brief, but I have 3 different things. The first one is, I realized this week for the first time in 18 years, I have hope. And that's because I watched Obama and Michelle in Chicago. I'm telling you, I cried several times. You know, I cried for our country, but I also cried when Michelle talked about how much she loved her husband. It was, if you haven't got a recording of it, I recorded it for my daughter who was in Chicago, but watch it if you can. The second thing I have is, I just found out this week I'm not an only child. I know lots of you say you can tell you're an only child, but my son pursued Ancestry and found my father's other family in Michigan. And I talked to them this week, and my half-brother signed off when I talked to him by saying, "Bye, sis." I felt like I was on Henry Gates, you know, Finding Your Roots. Those are the 2 candles of joy that I had to celebrate. My last one is not so nice. This is a candle of concern. And I'm lighting this candle for Brent Cagle and Randy Waters, who are fairly recent members. They're also the newest members of the Flower team. And Brent let us know this week that Randy, who's been in memory care for a little bit, just came home and he's now under hospice. So he asked for, you know, your support, your positive vibes and thoughts of caring for both of them.
I'm Ryan Kern, and today I'm 43 years old. Okay. And now let's get the business out of the way. I did my Kevin McKinney birthday endowment fund this morning, so $43 off to the endowment fund. But the most important thing I want to say is that I come from a tradition where when somebody hits an annual milestone, they tell you how they got there. Now, I know I'm supposed to be brief, Stephen, so I'll just cover this last year and say, thank you all for holding me in what is continually unfolding family stuff, as I think I've learned everybody has to some degree. But also, thank you for holding me this first year after my father's passing, which means, I want to be honest, it's not unusual for my birthday to fall on Father's Day, but it is especially difficult because it is the first Father's Day. So I know I'm in a good place to be held. I want to say a very special thank you to Caroline Eastman, though. Last October, with very little notice, my friend Melody helped put together some space and time in the back of the church. Many of you know I chose not to go to be with my family when they laid my father to rest. But here my chosen family sat with me, some of you, some other friends I hold dear, Bud and Chuck. And I learned over this year that Caroline Eastman graciously led people back there without being invited. People would come in, well, I think I'm here for a thing, and she'd say, I think you're down there. So unsung hero of the day, Caroline Eastman. And thank you all. Love you, Brian. I love you too.
I'm Larry Siegel. So the first, just got two things. One, the weather's been warm, and if any of you want to come swim in my living room, you can. About last week, we were both out for a while, and my wife noticed a spot and said, gee, our animals have not ever peed on the floor before, but looks like that's what happened. Well, after using about 4 rolls of paper towels, she thought, well, if it was an animal, it had to be an elephant. And so it turned out we had a pipe in the wall that was leaking. And so, yeah. Yeah, it was like we planted flowers, yeah. So anyway, it's getting there, and we had noisy fans for a while and so on. The other thing is, and I suppose that it's going to come up eventually, but usually it's already come up. Today is Father's Day, so and I know we got a song, but just in the interest of diversity, it's kind of great. I'm a father, a grandfather, and a great-grandfather. Not a great-great-grandfather, though. Okay, that's it. Oh, and I'm lighting a virtual candle.
Hey everybody, I'm Christy, and I just wanted to shout out to my pagan dragon brute tribe. We had our Midsummer Summer Solstice Festival yesterday. It was really fun. It was great to see all the people I hadn't seen in a while, and happy summer solstice, y'all.
I don't know if this is going to come across, but this is a candle in celebration of Mary Martin. I didn't know her well, but she had come onto the personnel committee thanks to Melody Smith, who's on the and the leadership development committee approved it, of course. But we had a gathering at the mountain it was near Halloween last year. Thanks, Jenny. First time I'd gone up there, and for you visitors, it's the Unitarian Retreat Center at, I don't know, like 4,000 feet elevation near Highlands. And so they annually have a Halloween show, and I took something, it was outrageous, dressed up. And Mary was there, and that was really the first time I started getting to know her. And if you can picture her, if you know her, she had short hair, and I'm sitting here with this crazy thing on, and she's sitting with, I'll just say, a scowl on her face. And she has a T-shirt that says Carolina on it, and a baseball cap that says Carolina. And I was like, what the heck? Mary, what are you? And she went, I'm a disgruntled white man. And it was like a political gut punch to the United States of America. And it was the funniest moment in the last year. And thank you very much, Mary, for that.
So this is an imaginary, spontaneous candle. Stephen, you don't have a candle for me? Oh, well, it's okay. It's just a complete joy to be sharing this music with you this morning. And by way of some background, through the years, during the past few years, Chris and I have gotten together on Thanksgivings and Christmases to play music together. And 2 songs that we felt we did pretty well with were The Word and Song for My Father. And so with Father's Day coming this year, we approached Anna and thought, can we do Song for My Father for Father's Day together? So Anna graciously agreed, and it's very thrilling that not only are Chris and I playing together, our first time out in public, but also we are thrilled to be playing with Anna and Kevin and Andrew. My heart is so warm, and I appreciate all of you and your joy in singing with us. So thank you so much.
I don't know if I should start that practice, but that was the candle I'm lighting for the virtual candles that are out there. And this last candle that we light represents our silent joys and concerns. Please join me in remembering what's been shared, taking a few deep breaths, and reflecting on everything. Thank you. Now, as we move to preparing for our offering, a reminder that our Share the Plate recipient for this month of June is the free medical clinic. So I will turn it over to our musicians today to introduce our song.
This song deserves some introduction. Horace Silver wrote this song in honor of his father, John Silver. In 1964, when he had returned from a week of carnival music with Sergio Mendes in Brazil. His father immigrated to the United States, Connecticut to be exact, from Cape Verde. And his father was a violinist as well as a guitarist, and often had Cape Verdean folk music playing in their home. His dad had a long wish for Horace to take some Cape Verdean folk music and put it into an improvisational Brazilian twist. So that is some background as to this song, Song for My Father.
Receive our morning offering. receive our offering today, symbol of our commitment to our good work. This is one of those Sundays that I wish I could change my letter of agreement to put a little clause in there that says, if the music is this good, that I can just toss the sermon and say they have to add some songs to the set list. I don't know if y'all would be ready. We can fix that? All right. We haven't signed it yet, so we can still add that clause. That's great to know. George's last act as president is to get rid of the sermon. But thank you so much, Anna, and Kathy, and Chris, and Andrew, and Kevin for such beautiful music today. Thank you so much. A great way to remember dads, especially I join you, Ryan, in remembering dads today. This being not the first Father's Day. My dad died on June 10th last year, so technically last year was the first Father's Day without my dad, but this is the one where I am definitely remembering him and missing him on this particular day. So I figured a good way to talk about that is that grief and that pain is to talk a little bit about him. So I just wanted to share a couple of things about my dad, who was born in 1938. He joined the Navy, signed up for the Navy before his 18th birthday. And I often wondered, I wonder what Dad was, why he was in such a rush to get off to the Navy, that he signed up before he even turned 18 and was literally shipped out in January as soon as he turned 18. He was one of 14 children, so that may explain it, why he was needing to get away. My dad worked as a mechanic on a destroyer ship for his 11 years in the Navy. When he retired, discharged from the Navy, he got a job after getting married to my mom, repairing milk trucks for a dairy and maintaining those milk trucks, up until the point that twin men that owned Smith Brothers Auto Shop in Carrollton, Georgia, hired him as the mechanic, as they were getting too old to do the work, but still ran the shop. And so my dad spent most of his career working on cars right in the middle of town at Smitty's Auto Repair. But he also repaired a lot of things. I often would walk outside and just see a strange car in the yard and wonder, man, we got a new car. But no, that was not the case. Someone had brought it by for Dad to fix, or another piece of machinery or anything that could be fixed. And I grew up with this sense that my dad could repair anything, that he absolutely could fix anything. No matter what it was, no matter how broken it was, he could figure out a way to fix it. Some of my fondest memories are working on things together, and when I finally was invited to come and not learn, I wouldn't say learn, I had a complicated relationship with my dad, and I wouldn't necessarily say work together, but to come and sit and be quiet and watch him do something. That was his way of including me in the fixing things together. I learned a little bit later as an adult that Dad couldn't fix everything, and that was a tough lesson to learn, realizing that some things just need someone else to fix them or they're not fixable. I also learned a little bit later that my dad didn't always fix things the right way, maybe an inappropriate usage of duct tape. I didn't realize that it had so many uses until I reflect back on my childhood and see all the things, including my stuffed animal that had a duct-taped leg. And as we recently sold my parents' house, the good friend that was doing the renovations at the house texted me and he said, "Did you know that all the bolt locks on the doors were backwards?" And I said, "Yes, but that's the way Dad put them in." So you turn them this way to lock the door that way, but you know what? It still worked, right? The door is still locked. I think they did, at least. So I've been thinking a lot about a man that I grew up believing could fix anything, and having opportunities to celebrate that and to learn to be creative, to learn to be determined, to learn to be resilient, recognizing that repair work is a noble art. Because honestly, if we look around us in our world today, there are a lot of things, I'm going to sound very Southern when I say this, but there are a lot of things that need fixing. There are a lot of repair work that needs to be done in our world today. There's the Jewish concept of tikkun olam, which simply, probably the best translation is it, to repair the world. This Jewish phrase, this Jewish concept of we can repair the world, that we're empowered with the ability and also given the responsibility to repair what is broken in our world. And honestly, you don't have to look too far or too long to see in our world around us that we are surrounded by brokenness. I know we have a lot of thoughts and a lot of political ideas around the reflecting pool, and I heard someone scream algae just a few minutes ago. We've been battling algae a long time, and even the Obama administration struggled with that as well. But I do think it's interesting right now, with so much emphasis on the reflecting pool, that it is holding a mirror up to us as a nation, that we are struggling. We are broken, and we absolutely have things that need attention and need repair. In my other job, we start a morning at the hospital with what's called a safety huddle, and it's supposed to be a huddle where we focus on safety issues. It has evolved into, here are all the things broken in the hospital that need repairing. And that's our idea, honestly, of safety. And so we start with this long list of things that need repair every day and figuring out who is going to do the repair work. That is a list that if we look out at our world right now, could probably feel quite overwhelming. And the answer that's offered to us by our Unitarian Universalist faith can be both humbling and hopeful at the same time, and that is the message that none of us can repair the world alone. But together, we can accomplish far more than we can absolutely imagine. Repairing the world begins with just recognizing that we belong to one another. In a jail cell in Birmingham, Alabama, a cell that's supposed to instill solitude and disconnection and aloneness, Dr. King articulated his philosophy of interconnectedness in a letter written in 1963, where he wrote, "Injustice everywhere, anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. We are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly." Our UU faith affirms the interconnected web of all existence. And this is not just merely a poetic image. It's a spiritual reality that the well-being of one person is bound up with the well-being of others, that the suffering of a stranger affects the entire human family, that the health of the rivers, the forests, the oceans, and the skies are inseparable from our own flourishing as human beings. When one strand of that web is damaged, all are effective. And on a hopeful note, when one strand is strengthened, the entire web becomes more resilient. The writer and activist Grace Lee Boggs often reminded people in social work and social action work that transformative change comes from thousands of ordinary people doing extraordinary things together. Social movements are not built by heroes that are acting alone. They are built by communities like this, of people who choose courage over cynicism and hope over despair. Repairing the world requires both compassion and persistence. There are days when progress feels painfully slow. There are moments when setbacks seem overwhelming to us. And there are times when the work that we're doing appears endless. Think about the damage caused in this nation by the concept and the practice of slavery. Emancipation Proclamation on January 1st in 1863, signed by Abraham Lincoln, as I shared with the children, took until June 19th, 1865 to reach the land of Texas. And then in December of that year, the 13th Amendment abolished slavery. So you would think by December of 1865, all of our racial issues were solved. But here we are, still trying to overcome the damage caused by that act of slavery in our history. And we're absolutely making progress. We're absolutely repairing damage. We absolutely are overcoming. And we have to believe in the old song that we will overcome. We will repair. We will be able to create a new reality. And that has to be our hope. That has to be what grounds us as a congregation. Many people have gotten upset this past couple of weeks that the Southern Baptist Convention has taken such a harsh stance on women in ministry. And my thoughts on this is we really shouldn't be shocked by this at all. I see the social media posts, and the thing that I see the most is the face that looks shocked. Oh. It's like, what? Why are we shocked by the Southern Baptist Convention having this stance on women? Why should we be shocked by a denomination that gathered in Augusta, Georgia, and found itself on maintaining slavery as a Christian denomination? Why would we think that these institutions and groups inflict damage and maintain damage and brokenness are going to do anything different? We have to be a group, though. We have to be a group of people, a religion, a faith community that brings about healing, who do the persistent and the compassionate work of healing and repairing what is broken in our world. We have to believe that we can fix the things that are wrong in our world around us. And we have to be a congregation that commits to the work of repairing together, not expecting to complete the work, but committing to it. And we hold this hope that we can repair. I think probably one of the scariest and saddest phrases in our culture is the phrase damaged beyond repair. We hear that word a lot. This automobile or this whatever is damaged beyond repair. Scary and painful. And often that means is damaged beyond what is fiscally responsible to repair it. But there are things that it seems are damaged beyond repair. And I hear that being talked about in our country, that we are becoming a country so that so much damage is happening in our current culture, in our current administration, that we are moving to damage beyond repair. I don't know if that's true or not. I do believe that we are experiencing damage that will take a long time to repair, a long time to heal. But I am hopeful enough and maybe naive enough, as I shared with recognizing into my adulthood that Dad could not fix everything. Maybe I bring that hopeful naivety to think that we are never moving to a place where we are damaged beyond repair. I don't believe that about any individual person, and I don't believe that about any institution, including our nation and our culture. I tend to lean into the hopefulness of working on it one person at a time. Tikkun olam is the Hebrew phrase, the Hebrew concept of repairing the world. And the intent of repairing the world is to do it one person at a time. We all know the story of the starfish that Lauren Isley wrote about, where after a hurricane, the shores were covered with all of the starfish that had gotten stranded on the beach. And it looked overwhelming to think that thousands upon thousands of starfish were going to die on the beach. And the man looks out and sees a child walking along the beach that is picking up one starfish at a time and throwing them into the ocean, and just looking with such pity, walked up to the child and said, "What are you doing? There are thousands and thousands of starfish that are on this beach. How do you ever think that you're going to make a difference?" To which the child picks up a starfish, tosses it into the ocean, and says, "I made a difference for that one." That has to be the way that we approach our work here. We can't look at the big picture and think we're not going to make a difference. We have to invest in the repair work, one person, one concept, one issue at a time, and not get caught up on thinking that we're going to see quick results, but to trust in the work that we are doing. In Albert Camus' famous book, The Myth of Sisyphus, so many things about the book are inspiring and unsettling. If you know the myth of Sisyphus, Sisyphus was meant to be punished by the gods by rolling a stone all the way at the top of a hill. And when he got to the top of the hill, at the very peak, the stone would then roll down again, which essentially, if you look at it in the Greek translation, Sisyphus means Unitarian Universalist minister. That's not a well-known linguistic thing. But Camus, on writing and reflecting on the work of Sisyphus, says this was meant to be a punishment, that he rolls a stone up the hill, and then as soon as he gets to the end, the peak where he can say he's accomplished his work, it's supposed to go all the way back down the hill. And Camus says this man that is devoid of hope and conscious of being in this way then has ceased to belong to the future. Hear that concept. If you have lost that sense of hope and that consciousness of being, then you have ceased to belong to the future. So Camus says one must imagine Sisyphus as happy, believing that the struggle itself toward the heights, not the end goal, is enough to fill the heart. So we have to imagine Sisyphus as a happy man. This joy that comes from embracing life as it is, confronting the realities around us honestly, and finding meaning through the choices that we make, the actions that we take, and the experience of doing this work together, one person, one issue, one concept, one piece of brokenness at a time. You and I here at the UU Congregation of Columbia are not called to save the world. We are called to serve the world. We're not responsible for solving every problem around us, but we are responsible for bringing our gifts to each problem that we encounter. And then trust that the work of repair is passed from generation to generation to generation, and we ourselves receive this imperfect world from those who came before us. We do what we can to repair it, to heal it, and then we pass it on with those gifts to those who come after us. And each act of kindness, each effort toward justice, each moment of courage then becomes a part of a larger story. I am so proud to be a part of this faith tradition, and I echo what Ryan said. You are my family. You are this place where I can naively believe, as I did as a child, that we can fix anything here. I really believe that this congregation is the most hopeful thing in Columbia, South Carolina, and can fix any issue that we set our mind to. This congregation is a place where repair happens every day. Every act of welcome, every hour of service that we do, every voice that we raise for justice, every hand that we extend in compassion, every child that we teach the values of love and dignity, every person who finds that they belong in this place, every animal that experiences love and protection, every initiative and action aimed at protecting our environment. These are all acts of repair. These are all the work that we do together. So let's remember that we are connected to one another. We are also connected to all of life. And let's commit to the sacred work of healing what is broken. Let's trust that this work takes time and patience and resilience. And let us hold our heads high when we leave this place, knowing that while none of us can repair the world alone, each of us can repair a small corner of it. And together, those small acts become something powerful.
Postlude, or closing hymn, I'll Fly Away, was written by Albert Brumley in 1929 while he was picking cotton in his father's farm in Oklahoma. Also was inspired by a ballad, If I Had Wings of an Angel. So the genesis of the song really was about trying to escape the cruel reality of the cotton fields. But through the years, it's been adapted and has become a very popular song for conveying the spiritual message of overcoming the weary days and shadows of this world, especially death. The words actually brim with joy, turning the stereotypical fear of death into something that we can have control over and maybe even find joy in. Through the various choirs and bluegrass ensembles, as it's been sung with a communal spirit, we invite you to please sing with a communal spirit. Whatever spirit you believe in, whether it's God or nature, please join in singing with us.
I invite you to rise in body or spirit to join in singing our closing song, I'll Fly Away. If you're inclined to look up lyrics online on your cell phones, go for it. Otherwise, just sing joyfully to the melody or to the often repeated words, I'll fly away. We carry also a special spirit into this song today on Father's Day for all the stories that have been shared of those who may be missing and remembering their fathers today who have passed. My stepfather also passed away this year, and very specially this song was the close in his memorial service.
Some bright morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to
words, closing words today come from Maya Angelou, entitled "The Caged Bird." A free bird leaps on the back of the wind and floats downstream till the current ends, and dips his wing in the orange sun rays and dares to claim the sky. But a bird that stalks down his narrow cage can seldom see through his bars of rage. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied, so he opens his throat to sing. The caged bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown but longed for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill, for the caged bird sings of freedom. The free bird thinks of another breeze, and the trade winds soft through the sighing trees, and the fat worms waiting on the dawn-bright lawn, and he names the sky his own. But a caged bird stands on the grave of dreams, his shadows shout on a nightmare scream. His wings are clipped, his feet are tied, so he's opening his throat to sing. And the caged bird sings with this fearful trill of things unknown but longed for still. And his tune is heard on the distant hill, for the caged bird sings of freedom.
I invite you to join in singing our congregational benediction.
You can be seated for just a few announcements. Just one.
Yeah. If I could have our DRE, Director of Religious Exploration, George, come. He has a special announcement for all of us today.
Okay, really quick, y'all. I just got back from our heritage trip up to Boston to learn about the history of the Unitarian Church. I took a group who was originally supposed to go before COVID. Their funds had been raised and set aside since then. So the fundraisers that we're currently doing are to send the next group who's currently in the program up on this same trip. I wanted to say thank you to everyone because I know it was a lot of hard work that went into it back in those years, especially getting to see just how much work it is now. But it was absolutely worth it. I've got a slideshow of some of the best photos I took from the different places we went playing in the social hall. I'll be sitting around. You can come and ask me some questions about our favorite stops or what it was like to explore Boston for the first time with 1,000 Scotsmen. It was certainly something that is absolutely unforgettable. So thank you. And I really appreciate all the hard work and donations that go into these Boston fundraisers because it's a trip that's absolutely worth it. Thank you.
Please stop by, and George's got some pictures out there to share and stories to sounds like stories to share. And I just want to add my thank you to the board and the CYRE committee, because this is a trip for those youth that COVID came and kind of brought things to an end. This was a trip that looked damaged beyond repair. And we've been able to make it happen. And so thank you to everyone involved in doing that. Thank you all for being here today, and we hope that you enjoy the rest of your weekend. One more.
No, let him go. Let him go.
All right, you can go.
I'm just going to sing.
Okay.
Let him go. Let him go.
Say the word and you'll be free. Say the word and be like me. Say the word I'm thinking of. Have you heard the word is love? It's so fine. Everywhere I go, I hear it said, in the good and the bad books that I have read. Say the word and you'll be free. Say the word and be like me. Say the word I'm thinking of. Have you heard the word is love? It's so fine, it's sunshine, it's the word love. Now that I know what I feel must be right, I'm here to show everybody the light. Give the word a chance to say that the word is just the way. It's the word I'm thinking of. And the only word is love. It's so fine, it's sunshine, it's the word love.
And a special thanks to David
Thank
and
you
Paul.
so much, Kevin.